Hey guys, it's your boy Joe back at it again. CodingPhase.com, your boy's back and I done did it again. Alright, guys, listen. I just created this timeline for you guys because I keep getting this question. Joe, where do I start? What do I do? What is it that I need to learn to become a developer? Alright, now I made this page on my website so you guys could definitely check it out. Go to CodingPhase.com and you click right here where it says timeline. Click on that timeline, and right here you pretty much is going to have a list of courses or just topics in general. It doesn't mean that they have to be courses, just topics in generals that you need to know before you get hired as a web developer. Or sometimes you might even have just 5 or 6 of these things and you get hired, right? But if you really want to take it to that next level and you really want to be one of the best of the developers out here and just get paid really well, you will follow along and finish the rest of them. All right. Now, of course, these are all examples to my courses. And at the same time, you don't have to do my courses. You pretty much can use this as a timeline for yourself and be like, okay, cool. I like Joe. I don't like his courses. I'll do whatever. I'll find my own course online. I find my own way. I have my own book. I'll find my own, my own YouTube channel. I'll find another website. I could go to Team Treehouse. I could go to Udemy. I could go to Pluralsight. I could go to Codecademy. I could go to codeschool.com. Wherever you go, right? It doesn't matter. This is a timeline for you to be able to become a developer. There's a timeline for you to take advantage, because I took my time to write this down for you guys, and pretty much it's there, man. Go to codingphase.com and just pretty much go to the menu here, click on timeline, get started. All right, now going into my courses, explaining it, pretty much I would definitely say, first of all, you got to start with Atom, because you need a text editor. You need somewhere to write your code, and all the things that Atom has, it just makes your life so much easier. So many packages. It's just an amazing editor, right? Very simple. Then from there you have the terminal for developers. I used to think that it was more important to learn HTML and CSS than the terminal. But the more I work with new developers, I realized that, man, the terminal should be before they even start coding anything. People should know how to work with the terminal, period. Like, we're in 2017. Everything is done through the terminal. There's no longer people using FTPs. I mean, sometimes they use FTPs, but almost everything is done through the terminal. To launch your website is through the terminal. You upload something to Git, you do it through your terminal. Like, everything is through the terminal, guys. So before you do anything, learn how to use the terminal, the command line. All right. It's very simple, guys. It's like 5-6 commands, and then from there you're good. You're golden. Now, from there you need to have a HTML and CSS. That's for sure. That's like the basics. That's like English, right? You live in America, you gotta know minimum English, right? That's it to be successful, right? Then from there you have build a responsive app. Then from there you have SaaS like a pro. The reason why I say SaaS is very important, because CSS, if you was to go and write down CSS, just plain CSS, it takes forever to do every single style that you want, right? But with SaaS, it just makes your life easier. You don't want to be spending 10 minutes, 15 minutes writing CSS when you could do it in 3 minutes, right? Pretty much, just to keep it simple. Then from there, of course, future-proof JavaScript. You need to know JavaScript, meaning all the basics. Programming languages, they all have the same things. So it's like, use JavaScript as an introduction to programming, right? So you got to know if statements, loops, functions, variables, different data types, all right? So make sure you take that, right? Then from there, I would say jQuery, all right? As you can see, there's a little red status. I'll tell you guys at the end after this, so you guys can have a clear vision of what's going on in here. So pretty much, then from there you have ES6. So you have to learn ES6, ES7, ES8, ES9, whatever ES comes up. That's why I just put ES next. Whatever is there, like, that whole course by itself, what I'm doing is every time a new version of JavaScript is coming out, I'm just gonna add it to that. I'm not gonna, separate it and be like, oh, this is ES6. Now there's another course for ES7. There's another course for ES8. No, everything's gonna be there. So it's called ES next. That's it. All right. Then from there, I will say your first framework. Try out HyperApp.js. Try it out. It's very simple, very easy to get started. It's like literally one function. You have everything. One function with one object, and that's it. That's your framework. And on a high level to explain it, right? The easiest way I can explain it. Then from there, you need to know React. Of course, React is gonna guarantee you to get a job out there, right? But like I said, React is a little bit difficult to start with. So that's why you should start with HyperApp.js so your brain could start working with JavaScript frameworks. And you're like, okay, this is how you do things. And you're also working with JSX. So because you're working with JSX, when you jump to React, it's going to be a very easy transition. It's not going to be like, oh my God, it's a whole new world, right? It's completely easy. Then from there, of course, JavaScript framework, Angular 4. Angular is like still a dominant framework out there. There's going to be a whole bunch of companies that they're going to be looking for that. Like, I don't know where you live. I know where I live. I live in New York. In New York, React is dominating, right? You could go to Milwaukee or you could go to Cincinnati. Angular might be running over there, right? So it all depends where you live at, right? It all depends where you live at and what's dominating that area. All right, so, but if you know at least one of the two, you're good. No matter what, no matter where you live at, you're still good. All right. Then from there, you have Laravel like a pro. Now, from here on, we're talking about the back end, guys. The back end, for sure. Right? We're talking about the back end. Remember that. We're not talking about the front, whatever you see on the page. We're talking about behind the scenes, stuff like migration, stuff like database, stuff like learning how to, work with template engines. Like, those things are very important when you want to become a quote unquote web developer. Because if you're a front end guy, pretty much you go from 1 to 6. That's it. You could get hired, right? Then the more years, and if they say, hey, we want a mid-level, then from 6 to 11, that's your mid-level developer, right? Now, if you just want to be a web developer, meaning that you could do everything, web developer and full stack is pretty much the same thing. Pretty much you need to know the backend. So for you to get those jobs, I would say, hey, start with Laravel. It's a great framework. It's made with PHP, which means it's pretty easy to set up. You don't have to go and do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. You can put it out online, create a quick web application, put it on Heroku. Now you're good. Now you're golden. You can show that off to an employer and be like, hey, I've worked with frameworks in the back end. I know how to work with PHP. I know how to work with databases. You're gonna get hired, right? It's that simple. Then from there you have Node.js. People will be like, oh, maybe learn Node.js before because you already know JavaScript. But for me, like I always say, the problem with Node.js is just not everyone is using it. And like the companies that are using it, they really want somebody that know their expertise. Meaning this whole guideline here, this whole timeline, in reality is for the people like you and me who came from nothing, who are starting from zero, who are learning online. So if you go to a Node.js interview, they're going to ask you a lot of complicated stuff that basically you're not going to know everything. So you might not get the job. But if somebody has a couple of years of experience, then you get the job, right? So personally, I would say start with something where the starting level is very low, where you could just go in and get hired, something like PHP Laravel, you could get hired with PHP anywhere. You literally, all you know how to do is a variable and people get hired. Trust me, I know. Then from there, for you guys that really want to take it to the next level, like if you know all of this stuff or you're comfortable, you don't have to be an expert at nothing. Nothing that's here, you don't have to be an expert, but just comfortable. If you are comfortable, you're good. But if you really want to take it up to the next level and make sure you set yourself up for success and a lot of money in your pocket, you definitely got to learn to Go. All right? Now, I don't know. I haven't really been out there, meaning I haven't really like paid that much attention to the back end world and looking at the numbers of like companies switching to like Go lately, but I just had a friend of mine who went in for an interview and was telling me in the New York Times they just switched their whole backend from Java to Go, and his starting salary is $184,000. I don't know if you guys understand that. I don't know if you guys understand like what I'm saying right now. $184,000. You know me, I'm a calculator, man. I'm a calculator, man, and I like bringing out the calculator sometimes, man, because sometimes people don't understand it. You know what I mean? They don't understand when you say a big number like that. They don't understand for, how that would change your life, right? So let's say 184,000 divided by 52, because that's how HR does it. So you're looking at $3,500 a week, right? $3,500 a week, guys. That's enough for you to be like, hey, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Like, your wife don't gotta work. You could just do everything. You good. Send your kids to private school. Like, you good. If you smart, you won't spend that much money for a few, 2-3 years. Stack up all your money. You could even open up your own business with that type of money, right? If you smart with it, right? So, $184,000, guys. Come on, like you can't go wrong. Trust me, man. After taxes, you probably getting $2,800 a week. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money, man. I don't know about you guys. Clean after taxes, 2,800. I don't know. It makes sense, and that's where I'm going to. Like I've been focusing a lot on Go, Crystal Lang. Like I'm going to the next level myself, meaning like my career is going fast, like is going up super fast. So it's like, man, I know the next company that I'm gonna be working with, most likely I'm gonna be doing Go. So like I said, you guys gotta learn Go. So that's like to the next level. That's for you guys that is like, you know what, man, I really want this money, man. I really want this money. I really want to take it to the next level. You gotta learn Go. All right. Now, of course, I'm going to have another section, which is career, which is pretty much a course. I called it, I know how to code, now what? Meaning, hey, I just learned all this stuff. How can I get a job? How can I start working? That's why I created that course. Pretty much talk about where to find a job online, how to build your resume, how to find the right recruiters. Not talking about recruiters that is gonna, give you shitty companies. I'm talking about the good recruiters, the recruiters that show you up to like big companies that get you in there. Because, like I said, a lot of times it's not your talent. It's more about who you know and how to get in the right crowd and how to maneuver yourself in this industry. All right, so I'll go over all of that, guys. Now, explaining the colors. Just for the people that are taking the courses on my website, pretty much red means on hold, means I'm building it, I just don't know when. It could be a week from now, it could be 2 weeks from now. Now, probably when you watch this video, you could be watching this video, I don't know, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, a year from now, and probably all of this courses there, they're probably gonna be completed, right? But this video is important for the people that is gonna come here, because I'm still gonna keep adding courses. This is not something that I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna continue adding courses and adding more videos to my website constantly. But I'm always gonna follow this legend. Red means on hold. Like, I'm doing it, but give me some time. It should be there soon. Purple means coming in the next few days. And I update this thing every single day. So it's like once I complete something, that's it. I change it, right? Orange means is a long course. Is a very long course, meaning it could be 30, 40 hours, right? So that means it's going to take a while to complete it. So that's why it's got the orange, right? Stuff like Laravel like a pro. I already finished a whole section. I already finished showing you guys how to build an app, you know, a quick app, a quick to-do list, a task manager, right? We already finished that. The next one is gonna be an e-commerce one. That one's gonna take at least 15 hours to build, right? So it's gonna take some time, and then from there I want to do another project, and then from there we want to deploy it. So this course alone, you're looking at, 30, 40 hours. It's gonna take a long time to finish it, meaning it could be a month or two before it's complete. But it doesn't mean that you can't follow along right now. So if you see something is orange, it means you could come in, start taking it, right? And then from there, once you see the video, there's no more videos, come back, give it 2 days, give it a day, come back to it. You will see more videos being added, right? So that's what orange means. Green is just complete. That's it. That one's complete. It's done. It's finito. There's no more videos added to it. It's just a complete course. So the completed ones, like I said, currently is terminal, status, terminal, HTML, CSS, build a responsive app, SaaS like a pro, future-proof JavaScript. Those are the ones that I say, that's it. It's done. And yeah, and like the next couple of days, like today, I'm finishing up this one, ES6, ES7, right? I'm finishing that one up. Then from there, I'm starting tomorrow React, JS. I'm gonna finish a couple of more videos that I want to do, like simple examples for you guys to build with Hyper App. Laravel like a pro next week. I should be adding another section, like I said, e-commerce. If you guys remember the Bape store that we did here on YouTube, we're basically building the backend for it. So we're doing that here. And then you have, stuff like Angular 4, Node.js, advanced backend with Go, jQuery. Like, I'm gonna do those. Just give me some time, because I want to make sure I knock out this ones out first. I definitely want to finish HyperApp JS. I want to finish React. I want to finish Atom, the course. Then most likely after this, I want to finish the I know how to code now what. Then from there, I want to start doing the jQuery, which is gonna be pretty quick. jQuery is so easy, guys, that in reality, I don't even know if people even need a course for it. Like, it's that simple. It's like you go to the documentation and you understand what you gotta do. It's that simple. But I'm gonna create a course for the hell of it, just because people like to see how I do things, and people like to see the shortcuts, right? You don't want to go into a documentation, spend more time looking through stuff than what you need. All right. So yeah, man. This is the complete guide. I want you guys to take advantage. Come to my website, CodingPhase.com. Look at this here. You don't have to take my courses. And I repeat it. I always tell people you don't have to take my courses. If you want to support the kit, if you want to support me, then you take my courses, because trust me, I'm giving you the shortcuts. A lot of people is going to give you the long way to do things. No, I don't want nobody to waste their time. I'm coming in. I want you to hit the ground running. So that's why my courses are, right? But of course, if you already have something else out there, if you already have a membership to Team Treehouse, you have a membership to Code School, you have Pluralsight, you have bought a couple of courses on Udemy, or you're planning to buy a couple of courses on Udemy, that's fine. But listen to me. I'm not doing this for my benefit. Listen to me. Follow this guideline. Follow this guideline and look at the things that you need to learn in that order, Right? All right. So I'll see you guys later, man. I love you guys, man. I love the support that you guys been giving me. And another thing, check out on this video below on the description. Only on this videos, the videos that are being made from, I think, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and what is today? Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Because it's Labor Day, we're basically giving out a whole bunch of stuff, man, and a complete discount, man. For $5 a month, you could try this out. Literally, if you want to be a scheme, if you want to scheme it, literally you could go through half of all these courses in like the first month, right? And then you cancel it, and then that's it. You pretty much, you got everything that you wanted, and that's it. You keep it moving, right? You learned everything that you needed. Now, of course, if you support me, you're gonna stay here for a couple of months and understand that I'm already giving you a very good deal. I'm putting in a lot of hours into this, man. When you subscribe to my channel, when you subscribe to my website, you supporting me and helping me continue doing this. And like I said, I want to do this more for you guys full time and just help people out, man. Like, that's the idea behind it. I know what web development did for me, and I know it can do a lot of good stuff for other people too. And it changes your life, man. Trust me, man. Just put in the work. You're gonna see how this thing pays off. It's a fun job. It's cool. Sometimes might be stressful, just like every job, but the money, man, it brings a smile to your face. It's gonna be like, cool. You see, that's what I'm saying, guys. So yeah, man, just come back, man. And like I said, you don't have to take my courses, but if you do, you're supporting me. And at the same time, guys, it's $5. Right now, you watch this video, that means you getting this thing for $5. And it's on the description. It's right there. It's right there. Just go in, check it out, click the description, go to my website. $5 per month. Like I said, if you want to scheme it, take all the courses that you need, finish it, cancel it. That's it. But I just want you to, once you get hired and you go out there, tell your friend about me. Be like, yo, I got this kid called Joe. He gave me the hookup. All right? Go check him out. All right, guys. I love you guys. I'm out. I'm talking too much. I'm out. Bow.